It's a little early in the night, so I won't get into it. It's a little personal. What I can tell you about bladder surgery is my least favorite part. The worst part to me, personally, is for bladder surgery, they don't make a new hole. They go in through an existing one. And it is your ding-dong. By your ding-dong, I mean my ding-dong. That's a bummer. I doubly almost died because I got sepsis. I went septic. Anybody tried that out?
Heard of it.
If you're unfamiliar and you're like, is that good or bad? Here's how you can know. The word they use, septic. When do you use that word? Septic tanks, septic systems. It basically means your body is the equivalent of pee-pee poo-poo. The doctors are like, you're now pee-pee poo-poo, good luck. When you're sick like that, you get delirious. I allegedly turned to a nurse and said, if I die, I want to be buried with my DVDs. And I think we can agree, having a DVD collection in 2022, sad. Wanting to be buried with it like a fucking pharaoh? The saddest? They say you can't take your possessions with you, but I was ready to try. Bury me with my copy of Terminator 2. Come with me if you want to live forever. I'm young for bladder surgery, thank you. But I am at the age where there's no more good news from home. Anybody there? Yeah, you'll know when you get there. I used to call my aunt, she would give me the lowdown on everybody. Be like, hey, how is everybody? She'd be like, everybody's great. Your cousin Michael's becoming a teacher. Your uncle and I are going to Greece. Now I call and I'm like, how is everybody? And she's like, everybody's great. Your uncle needs all new bones. How are you? They went right up through my ding-dong, so I guess not that much better. My family's on the East Coast. Any other Boston people in the house tonight? Yeah. Hell yeah. I don't want to say that I come from Massachusetts trash, but my family's favorite restaurant is Dunkin' Donuts. And that is the word they use, restaurant. That's the worst part about it. I moved out here to be an actor, which is why I'm always dressed like an H&M mannequin. Acting's a weird profession, though. It's one of the few that people make you prove all the time. Like if someone says, what do you do? And you go, oh, I'm an actor, the next response is always, well, what have I seen you in? You don't do that to anybody else. It's not like somebody's like, I'm a plumber, and you're like, oh really? Show me a toilet you've unclogged, you dick. You're not a plumber, you just walk around in the background while a real plumber plumbs. I know your game. My goals and priorities, a little different now since the pandemic. I will tell you that much. Like before all that, if you were like, Matt, if you make it big, what would you do? I'd be like, I don't know. Buy a mansion, have a pool in the shape of the bat symbol, 1989, deep in the middle, shallow on the wings. And I was like, Matt, if you make it big, what would you do? I'm like, I don't know. I'd like to be able to buy paper towels in bulk. I'd like to see an unknown number on my cell phone and think, I should answer that. That might be an opportunity. No one touched that phone, it's Capital One. I don't know how they found me, but they found me. Capital One, what's in your wallet? It belongs to us. I'd like to fill my gas tank up all the way. You know what I'm talking about? Not $20 every other day, but like all the way. So it does that click. There's a little click at the end. I've never felt it, but I've heard about it. There's a little click. That's your car going, oh, I'm full. Full. I want that. Oh, I want to pump my car to completion. I do love it out here, though. Everything out here is like, it's just a little brighter, just a little nicer than what we have in Massachusetts and the Northeast. Everything, you know, like even the billboards. All the billboards out here are like, for your consideration, Succession. And you're like, I suppose I will consider that show. I don't know what it means, but I'll consider it. By my house in Massachusetts, off the highway, there's a real billboard for discount cremation. It's a real billboard, which is amazing because I don't really consider cremation like an impulse buy. I can't imagine there's a lot of people on the highway with a dead body like, what are we gonna do with Grandpa? Discount cremation! 2 more exits, how lucky for us! It's discounted, that's creepy. Where's that company cutting corners? Only burning part of the body? No urn, just a Ziploc bag, or not even a Ziploc bag, that sandwich bag that you had to flip. Remember that bag? I don't want to get political tonight. Fuck that bag. The only thing I always wished is, I wish that billboard said, discount cremation, you've earned it. Here's the deal, Matt, why ever do that joke? Because if even 3 people make that sound, then they're my new best friends for life, and that is how I make friends out here. Very exciting. I'm interested in cremation, all that stuff. I went to Catholic school my entire life. Anybody go to Catholic school? All right, 2 very excited people. Everybody else like, no thank you. In Massachusetts, that's just school. They were all Catholic school. We didn't even know there was like, it wasn't until I came out here that I was like, oh, you didn't, oh, ah. For those of you that didn't go to Catholic school, here's the best way I can describe it. You memorize a lot, but you learn nothing. As an example, to this day, I know all the prepositions in alphabetical order to the tune of Yankee Doodle Dandy. It sounds like this. About, above, across, after, against, among, around, at, before, beside, between, by, down, during, except, for, from, in, into, near, of, off, on, over, through, to, toward, under, up, with, without. Thank you. But I don't know where women pee from. Or through? Above? I don't know how to do my taxes, but I know what gerunds are. It's a weird place.